Uh, we have an exciting. Hello, this is Bill Moyce. We have an exciting topic today. I call it First Female Millionaire Insights, and this is a story about the first American self-made millionaire who was a female, and she was also black, which makes it the story even more exciting. I've been fascinated by this story, and one of the things that came from my study of this story is I really had some understanding of my father. And while his situation wasn't quite as challenging as this lady's, nevertheless, by anybody's standards, his life was challenging. At the age of 8, I'm sorry, at the end of 8th grade, he was forced to drop out of school to work full time because his family couldn't support him. And then at the age of 16, he joined the Merchant Marines. And he was in the Merchant Marines until he was 18. But think about that, a young man of 16 traveling the world with a bunch of grown men. Certainly that was a great education for him. Then at the age of 21, he was drafted into the Army and served in Korean War. So what's interesting is that my dad always felt like he was disadvantaged because he didn't have a formal education. But the thing I've realized after studying this particular story I'm going to share with you just a minute is that he wasn't disadvantaged by that. He got life experiences that were much greater than book learning. And so that was really just a limitation in his mind. But nevertheless, he went on and had a great career in direct sales, worked real hard, learned his material, studied the great work of Dr. Norman Vincent Peale and Zig Ziglar and others, and really had a wonderful career and was able to buy a wonderful house he paid for. And as children growing up, we had a great life, and my mom had a great life. So even though he thought he was disadvantaged, nevertheless, he went on and was very successful. So, but that was one of the benefits from reading this story, studying this story. So let's just jump right into our material then today. Our story today concerns Madam C.J. Walker. She was born Sarah Breedlove on December 23rd, 1867, near Duluth, Louisiana. She was the first freeborn in her family after the Emancipation Proclamation. At age 7, she was orphaned. At age 14, she was married and had one daughter. At age 20, she was widowed. She became a washerwoman in St. Louis, and she earned $1.50 per day. Tough start in life, right? Would you agree with that? But that $1.50 was enough to let her daughter go to public school, and Miss Walker, Madam Walker, went on and did some night school at the public school there, which is pretty awesome. So Madam Walker was not someone that you would have expected to build a successful company. Born in 1867 to formerly slave parents, what a challenging start. In the 1880s, she developed a scalp disorder, and a lot of her hair fell out. So she began to experiment with some home remedy products and also some store-bought products to help see if she could solve her problem. Eventually, she created her own formula. And then from there, her and her second husband, Charles Walker, traveled the South and the Southeast promoting her products. She gave lectures and demonstrations for her what she called her Walker method, involving her own formula. As profits grew, Walker opened a factory and a beauty school in Pittsburgh in the year 1908. In the year 1910, she moved to Indianapolis, where she established headquarters for a corporation that was growing, built a factory, a hair salon. They did research there, and also they trained sales agents. Miss Walker was inspired by the NAACP in the way they were organized, and so she used a similar methodology. And so what she did is she organized her sales agents into local and state clubs. Her first annual conference of what she called the Madam Walker Beauty Culturists was in Philadelphia in the year 1970. At the first conference, she recognized top salespeople and told the women they could be whatever they wanted to be. Isn't that powerful? Wow. So Madam C.J. Walker became the first female millionaire philanthropist and activist in American history. Not just the first black millionaire, but the first female millionaire. Quite a record, having just come out of the slavery days. So when she passed away, she left 1/3 of her estate to her daughter, and the remainder she gave to charities. She was a big philanthropist and supported many great charities. Madam Walker was the first network marketer. She organized these women. She started her business by going door to door, and then she recruited women and taught them how to go door to door, and they taught other women how to go door to door, and she built a great organization over time with just that simple process of going door to door. So she really taught us that we can accomplish great things in life if we just believe we can. If we find a need or a want, and then we take action to fulfill it. Well, you can still find her website, or not her website, but a website for a company, madamwalker.net, that's up to date. So that's pretty fascinating that it's still, after all these years, it's still there. So if you have a desire to be part of a fast-growing entrepreneurial organization, team that really supports each other, then and you're interested in saving, managing, and making money, then go to billmoist.us for some ideas of what you can do. So if you got great value from this First Female Millionaire Insight, then please like, share, or comment. And this is Bill Moist. Until the next video, watch for us on our YouTube channel, and we'll have more things posted for you. This is Bill Moist. Until next time.